The opinions expressed in the following program are that of the host and our guests. They do not necessarily reflect the opinions of CWC Entertainment Group, LLC, its affiliates, or any employee thereof.
Yeah. Welcome to the Vincent radio show. They do it big, y'all. Take music, laugh, there's so much more. Hey, you can hear y'all. Hello and welcome back. It's your girl Myskenna.
Without to say, young man Ramon.
Hey y'all, I'm back. It's your girl Charity E.
Ooh, where have you been? And we're holding it down for Vincent Tucker, Yellow Star on the Vincent Tucker radio show. And the question of the day truly is, Charity E, where have you been?
All over the world.
Let me peek you and see if
y'all
this is
missed
true.
Yeah, she been jet setting.
I had to. It was my 30th birthday.
There's
so
nothing wrong with that.
I had a lot of places to go, people to see. Bad experiences, good experiences.
Oh, no.
I know.
You already know what Ramon's question is.
What is it?
What is it?
Have you been thotty?
Have I been gotten?
Yeah.
I tried to find my husband in Italy, but I got pickpocketed instead.
Oh,
so
no.
you
Got
get to say,
pickpocketed?
yeah, they played me. They got me good though. Like, I laughed after the fact when I realized what happened. So I was in
Is that a
this,
story you can share?
yeah, I was in this sandwich shop, okay, so it's real crowded, there's no method to the madness, people are just ordering, okay, not speaking English, obviously.
Okay.
So I'm trying to tell the guy, like, what I want, and then I pull my wallet out of my pocket, I had a jacket on. So I pull my wallet out, take my card out, but put my wallet back in my jacket pocket. And I didn't zip my jacket now, like, thinking back.
Right.
So I'm standing there, like, I hand him my card, and then he acts like he's trying to make the transaction go through, but it's taking like 5-10 minutes. And I'm just like, what is going on? So I realize this guy comes from like on the side of me and kind of leans over the countertop and talks to the guy. So they had to be in on together because when I get back to the hotel, I check my wallet and all my cash is gone. But the fact that he put my wallet back in my pocket,
Right.
I didn't even know it. They got me.
Wow. Well, at least you got your driver license and your important paperwork back.
I mean, I just had my license and
sucks.
a couple credit cards, but they took all the cash. It was like a couple $100, so I didn't cry about it, but.
Right. But that's still $200.
You better than me, because I sure would have cried. If I realized I had $200, listen, I would have cried, but.
It happens. Life happens.
Oh, Ramon, how was your week?
My week has been good. I've been on a slight vacation, you know what I'm saying? Like a little bit of a vacation, but not really because I've still been out here working. Been out here grinding. Hey, man. Getting ready for the MBK Dallas, Thanksgiving drive going down on, Thanksgiving morning.
Yeah.
Emerald City in South Dallas, if you're in the Dallas area. Gonna be out there from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. So I've been out here getting ready for that and getting ready for the release of Devil's Town Part 2, The Olympus Has Fallen, which is dropping Black Friday. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? The day after Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? While you're still recovering, you know what I'm saying? Eating them leftovers, go ahead, check out Devil's Town Part 2, Olympus Has Fallen. You know what
Wait,
I mean?
how do we check it out though?
That will be it will be dropping on the Facebook. So make sure you're following the Facebook channel, the Facebook page, Devil's Town Series.
Okay.
At Devil's Town Series. So that's where we're going to be dropping it.
I saw your posts on Instagram where you showed the cast, and I was like,
oh yeah.
these people look good.
Oh, yeah,
I just watch solely because they look good. I'm not worried about the content, but
the content will deliver.
What would you expect? You better see his laptop. That's what he
I know, right? Scouting.
Right, masterminding.
Kina, what you been doing though?
And I actually just came back from Austin. I'd never been to like the Marble Falls area.
Yeah.
And the hilly part. A friend of mine
The hill
shared,
country.
yeah, her 35th birthday. So we went out there, did a little wine tasting.
Look at you.
Oh, that's what I said.
Being an adult.
I'm trying to.
Yeah, you know, sophistication.
I was myself.
What did you have? Was it red or white?
I did white.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the Chardonnays, the Sauvignon Blanc, I can't say it right.
All of that, yeah. And we had this one sparkling, and I typically don't do like the
Prosecco?
sparkles. No, I couldn't even tell you.
I'm glad you were paying attention with your wine tasting.
Right, yeah, because I didn't pour none of them back, right? No.
It's like, here's some water.
Right, ain't no telling what they do. This some sparkling cider.
And I was engaged age, I just really wasn't into all the
knowledge.
different names.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Well, good for you.
I'm just, my memory bank won't.
You're trying to get
allow
drunk. That's
me
what it
to.
sounds like.
Not necessarily. I was trying to, research the different tastes on my palate,
Okay.
but yeah. Just off the top of my head, no, I don't know any of the names. Why are you trying to call me out, Cherry?
That's what I do. Call
Already.
people out.
All right, well, we appreciate you guys keeping it locked and loaded here at the Vincent Tucker Radio Show. We just want to always remind you that sometimes when life has us going through things, just like we were just saying, it's best for us to kind of always keep the faith. And with keeping the faith, it takes sometimes perseverance. But I was reading this scripture, and it's short and sweet, and it's Romans 12:12, and it says, "Be joyful in hope, patient in affliction, faithful in prayer." And we just wanted to start today's Vincent Tucker Radio Show with something to ponder. And when life has you down, just keep the faith. Stay tuned, and we'll be right back.
We gonna start this thing alright.
Why you always lying? Oh my God! Stop lying. Always lying. You lying so much. I know it's not making it hard for me. Just keep on lying. Damn.
This week in Somebody Lying is one that kind of hurts my heart, truly. So, I actually bought a new car around this time last year. So that means it's time for me to, renew my registration for my car.
Okay.
It came in the mail, which was weird in itself because mine never comes in the mail. I don't know where it'd be going, but I got it in the mail this year. So I was like, yes, I don't have to go to the tax office. I can go do this online.
Right.
So I entered in my information. And they was like, nah, fam, it's not gonna work. They said I had to call this number. So I called the number. They can't give me any information. And they said, well, call this other number. Oh, they're giving me the runaround. So finally I call and they say, well, you have a traffic ticket and you need to take care of that before we can, let you renew your car.
Oh, wow.
So I call Dallas County and they say I ran a red light. And I was like, no, I didn't. Well, tell me when, where, what time, all that information. Lady couldn't tell me anything. She said, go to this website and check out the video. So, of course, this whole time I'm like, I did not run a red light. I don't recall this, because when you run a red light, you see those flashes, right?
Right.
Like that big picture.
Yeah.
That has never happened in, what year are we in? 2018. From what I can recall. So I was like, nah, my parents must have been driving my car and they did this and didn't tell me. Of course, I think they lied. Okay?
What?
So I go look at the video, which I can put this video on VTRS online on our Instagram. So y'all can tell me what you think.
Okay.
But I'm driving, okay? I'm near downtown, like Ackerd, I think. Over by 1011 Grill, if you know where that is.
Yeah.
I'm over there. So I see one car go through. I was like, okay, that's not my car. That's not my car. Next thing you know, a red light come. There you go. My car just go right on through the red light. And I was like, dang. I really thought they was lying because I don't remember doing this.
They showed the video?
Yeah, they showed the whole video. And then me, I'm like, nah, fam, that's not my car. That's not me. You go to the next clip, it's like an HD picture of my license plate. And I was like, yeah.
Oh, no.
I couldn't, bring myself to say that I really did that. It really hurt my heart. That was $75 I had to pay that I was not ready to willingly pay.
Wow, so
I understand that.
So they got video.
Footage, live footage. I'm telling you, I'm gonna put it on VTRS online on Instagram, and y'all tell me if you think, it was my car or not. It could have been any silver car. That's
Who
the thing.
was driving, though?
I don't know. It couldn't have been me.
It couldn't have been you.
It was like it was 12:30 at night. Where was I going at 12:30 on like a Thursday night?
Thoughtin'.
I don't know anybody over in that area that I could have been thoughtin' with.
Sure you don't.
I'm lying right now. Don't listen to me. I got hoes everywhere. Undercover, I really do. But that's how you get caught. When you get a traffic ticket that you don't know about.
Right.
Just think about all the men that done got caught up cheating out here in these streets. Because
they got tickets.
Because they got tickets.
They might be like, what
was you doing on that side of town?
So hey, everybody out there, if y'all running red lights, y'all got traffic tickets, warrants out, you better take care of it, because if you get caught in the lie with your significant other or the law, like I did, because I couldn't get my registration. Keep your head on the swivel. That's this week in Somebody Rhymes charity.
Playing today's best music. Playing today's best music.
Put it on your mind, 'cause it's jealousy. They don't know how bad I stay. I don't know that I can't get caught up. We could have been and we tried to pretend.
What the though? Where the love go? 5, 4, 3, 2, I let one go. Wow, get the though. I don't bluff, bro.
You're listening to the Vincent Tucker Radio Show. Have you checked out iHeartRadio's free playlist yet? Not only do we have one perfect for any moment, we also created playlists perfect for any decade. Flashback to the 80s, 90s, let's stay right here in 2018. Plus, we're talking pop, rock, hip-hop, and we'll even break it down by the year. Hello, 1999. Yo, can I get a what? There are thousands of iHeartRadio playlists. Find the one perfect for you. Trust us, there's a free playlist for that. Try it now. All your favorite music, all your favorite stations. All free.
Can I just say black women are winning right now? I'm so proud to be an African American woman in this day and time.
I think it's probably one of the best times in the world to be a black woman.
I believe so.
In history.
We're making more money.
Absolutely.
Stepping out, doing more things.
We look good. Aging well.
Like, I wouldn't mind being a black woman right now.
Well, the woman of the year, well, I would say I would give her the award, Miss Michelle Obama. You know, she has her book out, Becoming.
Everybody's buying the book, according to IG.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, because well, when I saw her interview with Oprah, it made me want to get it even more, because she's just talking about how oftentimes, you know, as a woman in general, you're put in so many different positions and have different demands, and you have to handle so many things that oftentimes we forget who we are. Right. And so she just, you know, was explaining, even as, you know, she went through life, as strong as she is, she still has, you know, struggles, and, you know, it's real, and she just really wanted to be really transparent with this book. And I think that's the one thing that most women or anybody appreciates about this book.
You know, and I think that's absolutely necessary, because, you know, a lot of people, they look at her life from the outside looking in, and it looks perfect.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And they don't really recognize that she has her own struggles. She got things that she got to overcome, and she got, you know, just in her life, there's obstacles that she had to overcome. So it's just like, I think that's absolutely necessary, that not only do you get to see the positive sides and the good sides of things, but you get to see like the pitfalls as well.
I'm really interested if they're gonna make a Lifetime movie out of the book.
I wouldn't be surprised if they would.
I'm gonna just wait for that.
She would even say little things like the things that we take for granted, like in the White House. Just going in, she remember when they got their new house where they're living now, when she dropped like a can on the floor, but like in the White House, it was always, what can I get you? It's like even something as simple as just making her own peanut butter and jelly sandwich. It was nothing like that for 8 years.
Yeah.
You know?
I did see when she said she told Barack to stop saying that he liked something, because they would instantly go out and get it. So, for example, it was like a fish. It was some kind of fish from like China, and they would fly it in the next day. And they're like, I mean, it was good, but it's not that good.
I'm surprised you didn't say, man, I like a white woman.
Next thing you know, a plethora of them right there.
How do we know that it didn't happen? Hey, he said he keep his on the DL.
Yeah, for real.
And then, let's see, who else? I know, well, we always know that, Oprah Winfrey, you know, she's always winning.
Oh, of course.
And, you know, she came out with her, Best Things book. She always comes out every year with these things that around the holidays. Because when she had her show,
she would give out the things that she liked.
Yeah.
Which Ellen kind of does now, but Ellen's not a black woman, so we'll just go right past that. But Oprah wakes up winning. Like, just think, if you're Stedman, you need to marry Oprah? No.
No, for what?
Exactly.
Like,
I mean, she's okay, he's okay.
Yeah, you get all the benefits of not being married.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to be her best friend. I just want to be jail at this point.
That's another interesting
Never mind. I don't know if I want to be.
We're learning so much about charity today.
Speaking of being a black woman winning, Charity E is winning in this moment, in this stage of her life.
I really am. I can't even deny that. I would say 30 has been my best, couple months of my life. No lie. Good. So I'm looking forward to what the rest of the year is going to bring, because all good things have been falling into place.
Well, when you have big birthdays, and you are accomplishing certain milestones, it makes it all worth it.
Hold on, because we didn't, you've been gone for a while, Sarah.
Yeah.
What did you do for your 30th birthday?
So I started out with Vegas on Labor Day weekend.
Okay.
Mind y'all, my birthday's in October, mid-October.
Right.
I did that with my friends, so we did a weekend crazy out there. I love Vegas. I like to gamble. And then at the end of September, I went to Jamaica with my sisters and my cousin.
Jamaica.
So we did, 40
I saw
days
a couple
there.
of those videos.
Yeah, it was a great time. My first time in Jamaica. The people there, they all went, okay, all right. All the men there were trying to marry us.
Of course.
But I feel like they was just trying to do that so they can come back to the States.
Get their, what's that?
Green card.
Stella, get that groove back.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They were like, hey man, you want to marry me? I was like, I don't, no.
That's why you came back all happy.
High key. Then, I did a little weekend here in Dallas, so, dramatic brunch, bottle service, all the good stuff. And then the week of my birthday, I went to Italy where I got pickpocketed, like I said earlier, with my parents for a week. So, that was pretty much it. Nothing too crazy. Real basic.
How did you?
That doesn't sound basic at all.
It's not basic.
I mean,
that sounds like the exact opposite of basic.
Well, I think it was all worth it. All the money that I spent, I did not regret any of it. It'll come back. Money will come back.
Absolutely.
Because nothing can exchange for experience.
Right.
It sounds like you had a great experience. How was it traveling with your parents?
Oh, we always travel together.
Yeah, just the three of y'all?
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, normally we go for my mom's birthday. We normally go to like a beach location, but they decided to treat me since it was a big birthday for me. Yeah. But traveling with them is a lot. My mom is always on Instagram on the phone taking videos.
Your parents,
what?
Your parents looking to adopt at all?
And if you want to, Sure. We invite everybody over to the house. What you doing for Thanksgiving?
I got the Thanksgiving drive.
Oh, well, you can come afterwards.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm coming.
But I will say,
she's been here. You love her.
Exactly.
I do.
If y'all plan on going overseas anytime soon, you need to fly either first or business class.
Why?
Because you need to be able to sleep. That's 9 to 10 hours.
Okay.
And you can't do that in coach.
Okay.
Because they can't lean all the way back. They just got a slight lean.
Right.
But if you in first class or business, you can like literally lay down.
Look, I done fell asleep standing up. If I get sleepy enough, I can fall asleep in any position.
Or pay that extra to get that emergency robe.
But then you can't lean back.
You still can't lean back?
Yeah.
Well.
We gotta get that seat back love, man.
Right on. Remind you'll keep somebody warm. Nice and cuddly.
Just hope I don't sit next to like some big dude. Another big dude, and we just
stop.
All right, on that note, here's the segment gone. I'm gonna take a pause for the calls. Young Money.
It's time for the good.
The legends of hip-hop are being honored for this week's good. First off, the notorious B.I.G. gets a street in Brooklyn.
Hey.
I know. So
long overdue.
Yeah, it took so long.
It took actually 5 years, and so the block between Fulton Street and Gates Avenue will now be called Christopher Wallace Way.
That was probably an alley.
I mean, it probably took the process. The process itself probably took 5 years, but I mean, like, Biggie means so much to Brooklyn.
Exactly.
Like, that's something that should have been done like 10 years ago.
Exactly, and that's what they were saying. There were a lot of criticism due to his vulgar and violent lyrics, but the very thing that you said, what he did for that community is the reason why they were able to finally get this.
I'm not trying to be funny, but what did Biggie do for the community?
Biggie really, when you talk about representing Brooklyn.
Exactly.
Like, nobody did that before Biggie. Like, Biggie really made Brooklyn famous.
Okay. I got you.
And just, did you see his funeral? Like, they were out there crying and that was like they savior.
No, like
they happened at my funeral. What you mean? I'm gonna shut down a whole street, all of 35.
Oh, all the Flower Mound.
Okay, all right. I hate you guys.
An honorary mention, Snoop Dogg gets a Hollywood Walk of Fame. He'll be acknowledged right on time, too, because it marks the 25th anniversary of the release of his debut album, Doggy Style. So
Snoop.
Some of the people that'll be amongst the celebration is Quincy Jones, Dr. Dre, and comedian Jimmy Kimmel. So that'll be an interesting commemoration.
Martha Stewart not gonna be there?
No.
I'm pretty sure she is.
Yeah, they cool. They like best friends.
Yeah, they are. I mean, that's their show, too.
And Snoop is like, has to be like the most famous rapper in the world.
Well, you mean like worldwide?
Yeah.
Being able to...
Like, people who don't even listen to rap love Snoop.
I guess older white women now, too,
Yeah.
huh? He done got Martha Stewart turning these women out.
Oh, whoa.
Now, it's time for the bad.
It's unfortunate that we, lost Kim Porter. She was, of course, Diddy's on again, off again ex-girlfriend. Then they had children together, of course. A lot of friends, special friends, especially like Cassie, and everybody has been rallying around them. The cause of her death is not known, but sources closer said that she had been battling flu-like and pneumonia symptoms and had gone and gotten an IV and made an appointment to go and see the doctor because she hadn't been feeling better, and unfortunately she didn't make it. So they're also doing some investigation because she had just gotten back from Africa, so they said she may have also picked something up out there. So our thoughts and prayers are with them as they're going through that.
Definitely a rest in peace shout out to Kim. Not only was Kim like the mother of his children, but she also was a successful entrepreneur herself. You know what I mean? She had the 3 Brown Girls venture out there in Atlanta. She was responsible for like putting people on in Atlanta, like including like Janelle Monáe. You know, she was a model, she was an actress, and all kind of stuff. So I just wanted to make sure we point that out because, you know, a lot of that stuff gets overlooked because of who she was associated with.
Right, but that's probably why he was attracted to her.
Absolutely. She was a boss.
Already.
Now, it's time for the ugly.
What is this world coming to as Jaden Smith calls Tyler, the creator, his boyfriend? He was performing on stage and made a special announcement for the audience, and he just said, Tyler is my MFing boyfriend. He's been my MFing boyfriend my whole effing life.
It sounded real forced.
He's my effing boyfriend. It's true.
How?
I think he might have been on something, because if y'all look at the clip or hear how he's saying it, it doesn't seem real.
It sounded very passionate.
Yeah.
No, because then the camera pans to Tyler, the creator, and he was like, whoa,
yeah.
No.
Tyler Kirby.
Right. Well, the secret is supposed to be kept. Like, you can't be...
But I thought we knew Tyler was gay.
Exactly. So, and then it doesn't help that Jaden Smith is the face of Louis Vuitton's women's wear campaign that leads questions about his sexuality and his gender identity.
Well, we saw that.
Yes,
we knew Jaden.
Who was questioning that?
Yeah.
So the mere fact that he's putting out there that they are boyfriend and girlfriend, he's ready to come out.
Boyfriend and girlfriend? Boyfriend and boyfriend.
Or boyfriend, whatever. I don't know how I get.
Boyfriend and boyfriend. Good for Jaden.
Love. What? No. What? Jaden, you deserve better.
Oh.
You could do a whole lot better than Tyler, the creator.
I agree. But if he loves me, good for him.
Why are we condoning this? Okay, we're going to wrap up today's Good to Bad.
He's got like Ricky Martin. Who else?
EJ.
Maybe EJ is okay, snatching edges. Jaden, go after EJ if you want somebody like some arm candy.
Yeah, it's a lot of cause you know EJ killing it out here.
EJ really is.
Since he lost that weight.
Yeah, he was like, y'all hoes gonna tell me nothing. Like makeup be on point. Whoever does EJ's makeup.
Stop this madness right now. That wraps up today's Good, the Bad, and the Ugly.
Playing today's best music.
All I really wanna see is us. I don't really need a D, I need the all I back need is us. I got. Remember what goes around comes around. You don't gotta worry about me.
I did half a Tarzan, 13 hours till I land. Had me out like a light, 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 like a light.
You are listening to the Vincent Tucker Radio Show. iHeartRadio does something no other app or website can do. Thousands of live radio stations you can take anywhere. Want to listen to that station in Denver? If you're in Philly, no problem. In Atlanta and you miss LA? No problem. Plus, iHeartRadio lets you create your own custom artist station. DJ Khaled, and this is iHeartRadio. Just type in the artist you love and iHeartRadio creates a station just for you. With their biggest hits, all commercial free. Free radio and unlimited music all in one app. iHeartRadio.
What up, people? It's that young man, Ramon, and it's time for today's reality check. Now, today's reality check goes out to all you people out here searching for perfection. Now, I'm going to keep this short and to the point. There is no such thing as people being perfect. We have got to get over this idea that you are going to find a perfect human being, all right? We all have flaws and we all have shortcomings. Pause. Even the nicest person you know is capable of having a mean streak. Now, I don't care how much you admire somebody. If you hang around them long enough, I guarantee you that you will find something about them that you don't like. Even the concept of the perfect timing isn't real. There is a good time, there is a bad time, but there will never be a perfect time for anything. There is no such thing as a perfect time. There's no perfect person. There's no perfect situation. None of that exists. The reality is this. People who are who they are until they decide to change that. Things happen in their own time and in their own season. All right? And the situation is exactly what it is. Searching for perfection will only lead you down a road of endless letdowns and disappointments. That's today's reality check. You can take that to the bank.
This upcoming throwback clip, Myskenna has a homegirl that broke up with her man earlier this year, but they still have casual sex with no strings attached. When Keena's homegirl seeks advice from the fellas on the show about wanting to break it off after catching feelings for her ex again, the conversation takes a hilarious turn. Check this out.
Bring it back, Mr. Heartbreak.
Shout out to you for always listening to the Vincent Tucker Radio Show. It's your girl, Myskenna, and it's time for He Say, She Say. Today's topic, gentlemen, have a girlfriend who broke up with her guy, right? And it was an amicable split.
Okay.
But here lately, she says that she feels like he only calls her when he needs to come through for that tune-up.
And right. Drop it off. Right.
Yeah.
So you get the
drop off.
Tires rotated.
Exactly. So at first, she was cool with it because they decided they both were okay with the breakup and it was all good at first.
Right.
But now she says that she feels like her emotions are starting to come back into play.
Okay.
So she wanted to get you guys' advice on how she should handle it.
Suppress them emotions. And let's keep this thing moving.
Suppress the emotions and keep it moving?
Yep.
Why suppress the emotions?
Because that's not what we passed that part of our relationship. Now,
it's all about the drop off.
It's all about the drop off.
Is it still a relationship?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
in theory, relationships are just a relationship is just how you define your interactions between one person and another.
Right.
Correct.
So it's either one way or the other. She needs to either tell him, hey, I can't handle this, or B, continue to do it knowing that she really wants to be with him in a different place, but she continues to do it just because her needs are being fulfilled?
No, you don't tell him you can't handle it. You handle it. Don't disrupt. Why you want to mess up something good?
I can't even.
I mean, she is getting something out of it.
It's a fair exchange.
Right.
But she could get that anyway.
True.
But she don't want to.
Yeah.
It all has to go back. Like, you can't re-romanticize the relationship and pretend like everything was good when y'all both decided that you needed to break up.
Right, that's right.
Like, if it was actually mutual, then you had a reason why you didn't want to be with him anymore.
Exactly.
He had one too, but you had a reason. So don't re-romanticize the little short-term time that y'all are spending together and forget that you had a reason why you decided that this man wasn't right for you. Now, if that reason doesn't exist anymore, then you should go back and say, look, the thing that I had a problem with before is not a problem anymore, and I'm okay with this.
Right.
So I would like to talk about blah, blah, blah. But don't forget you had a reason for making the decision that you made. I have to tell myself that sometimes too. But, like, you had a reason for making the decision you made. If you trust yourself and you know you made the right decision initially, don't forget that.
So isn't that even more of a reason from the woman's point of view? If she is truly, like you said, if she's truly wanting to get out of this situation so that she can be open for something else, shouldn't she cut that off?
Depends on how you operate.
Yeah, I don't understand the question.
Is she trying to get a new man?
Ramon's like, you mean I need to stop having sex with this person to find another person? I don't understand what that means.
I don't understand.
Why are you so with this? Why do you, has this happened to you?
Of course.
Ramon likes a simple situation.
I'm right there
with him. That's not simple though. This is complicated.
Why is it complicated?
Why is it complicated?
We are not together. We get together for sex.
Yeah.
That is easy.
But it would have been easier if they didn't have something before.
Sure. But once you
establish a new understanding,
then you compartmentalize that shit.
But now she's at the point where she's like, okay, this ain't working no more, so she should just cut it off.
Well, you got to find a new compartment to put them feelings in.
No, in all seriousness though, if she can't handle it, she needs to let him know, because we don't need no wild episode where she pops up on him somewhere at some outing somewhere with a girl and she wants to stab both of them.
Right, Vincent? You've been through that. Eyeballs looking at you, you kissing Charity.
Can we clear this up? Because somebody's listening.
Okay, that's a joke. Whoever's listening, don't be calling. Don't be creating no new problems. Yellow Star is a fool.
Oh my gosh.
I be jokey.
Y'all be clipping me. Y'all just don't.
Yeah, I've lived my life for the last 9.5 years that way. I'm not gonna stop now because you got a boo thing.
No, I don't have a girlfriend, but
somebody listening.
Why are we talking about this? As far as the situation,
somebody listening,
she needs to express.
Keena, I think she should cut him off.
She needs to express her issue and cut him off.
It needs to be done. Yeah. Just let it go. Find a new guy. If she needs that in her life, she can go find somebody else that have no feelings.
Then you open up the door for this new strand of gonorrhea. Like why you want to mess up a good thing?
Oh boy.
How you know he not out there, dipping in somebody else's pie?
Because he's only going to her.
Right.
You don't know that.
If he is contacting her for the late, he's only messing with her.
He's doing that because he knows she's going to say yes.
She doesn't call him, he calls her.
Correct.
He's only going to her.
Oh, she just cut it off.
There's more. There's multiple people.
It'd be different if she could compartmentalize. I said the wrong word. I said the wrong word.
Compartmentalize. Put it in a box.
She can't put it in a box, apparently. She needs to let this go.
And that made it better, but we want to hear from you. Should she cut him off or continue to let him slide through? Come through.
Drop it off. Slide or come.
Right.
Do whatever you prefer.
Like that made it even better.
Right. Going totally wrong. We want to know your feedback. Should she continue on with this relationship or just let it go? Hit us up on all of our social media platforms, VTRS Online.
I think you better let it go.
And at Young Yella on Instagram and Twitter.
She needs to hit you up?
No, to talk about to have a conversation. Vincent,
I thought it was for something
Keena
else.
was talking about having a conversation. I'm trying to say where they can have a conversation with me. That's all.
Is it bad when all of us thought that?
I know, right?
Y'all ain't my friends.
Playing today's best music.
All I really wanna see is money. I don't really need a D, I need the all I back, need is I got.
Just remember what goes around comes around. You don't gotta worry about me.
I did half a Zan, 13 hours till I land. Had me out like a light, 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 like a light.
You are listening to the Vincent Tucker Radio Show. Have you checked out iHeartRadio's free playlist yet? Not only do we have one perfect for any moment, we also created playlists perfect for any decade. Flashback to the 80s, 90s, or stay right here in 2018. Plus, we're talking pop, rock, hip-hop, and we're even breaking down by the year. Hello, 1999. Yo, can I get a what? There are thousands of iHeartRadio playlists. Find the one perfect for you. Trust us, there's a free playlist for that. Try it now. All your favorite music, all your favorite stations, all free.
Your girl Jill Scott made her rounds.
Hey.
Wait a minute, Ramon, you sound like you a little bit too excited. She made her rounds this week with a video of her basically showing some of her skills, and obviously Ramon enjoyed it.
Yeah, I'm ready to take a long walk.
Really?
Drink some Crown Royal on ice.
Right.
Live my life like it's golden, baby.
This is the way she love you.
Yeah.
Cherry, did you see the video?
Oh, I saw it. I saw a lot of the video. I just, she didn't go too far?
No, that's Jill Scott. Like, anybody that knows Jill Scott should not be surprised by that video.
Yeah, from what I understand.
So Jill been nasty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, what you think was going on that long walk?
Right, well. So I'm curious, today's he say, she say. Have you ever been on a date, or have you ever been around somebody that is like always throwing innuendos like that? Like every time y'all go out, they're doing something like that?
That's weird because I'm that person.
Oh, Lord.
That
First
is me.
Hold on. Ramon, we're going to come to you first. We're going to say the best for last. When you say yes, what do you mean?
I mean, like, I constantly, well, not constantly, but I've definitely been out with women who are constantly, like, they're throwing out innuendos. They're constantly talking about what they do in bed and all this kind of stuff. And
they talk about it, or they tend to act it out?
They tend to act it out.
And is there ever been a time where somebody's just been like way over the top or too far gone?
I wouldn't say, I mean, I don't know, because I guess my meter of how far you can go. I don't know if my meter is how that compares to anybody else's, so I don't know what that means too far. But I will say it's definitely like something to make me,
think about,
look at you,
make the date go a little smoother.
Yeah, definitely breaks the ice.
Okay. So Charity E, you say you are that person.
I am.
What does that mean?
I don't know how to have like a conversation and me not play on whatever they just said. It just naturally comes out.
We know.
I'm trying to stop. It was just brought to my attention. I need to stop that. So I'm gonna stop, but it's fun. I like to see people not uncomfortable, but I like to see how they're gonna react to what I'm saying.
Reaction to it,
yeah. In all things. Now, are you acting this out, or are you?
No, I don't act out.
Okay, anything. So you speak it out,
right?
Okay, you're always making comments.
Yeah, I think acting it out is a bit much. That's too far.
Is it?
Yes.
Now, have you been on a date with a man that's been like that? Like if y'all went and ate ice cream, he just took it there with the ice cream.
First of all, a dude should never be eating ice cream cone, ever. That is suspect. He needs to have it in a cup and eat it like that. I don't need to. So no, that has never happened.
It's funny because she's so right.
That man law.
Yeah.
But Jill Scott, good for her. I mean, is she married, actually?
She was.
She was?
She used to be.
Well, now she gonna get married real quick soon.
No, she got that, hey, big head text earlier.
Right. She got more than one.
Yeah. I heard there's been a lot of guys sliding into her DMs as well. So.
Literally?
Yeah.
Jill's not just gonna be out here sucking,
Ramon, have you ever been put in a situation, or have you ever been comfortable with the girl enough to, like, to make certain suggestions or references?
A woman that I wasn't dating?
I mean,
yeah. So, like, if she's like, "Dang, I need somewhere to sit," you like sit on this.
No, I would never do that.
Or have you been eating? Or
have you ever eaten a taco? And
I've eaten a taco or two.
And been on a date, and have you ever been in a situation where you've been comfortable enough with the girl to like show her your skills?
No, I would never do anything like that.
that you're willing to admit?
No, I wouldn't. I mean, I'm I've always been, leave a little bit to the imagination. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not very openly sexual or openly like.
You're not a real Libra. We're gonna throw you away.
Okay.
Well, we want to hear from you. Has there ever been a moment where you've been on a date with someone and they are always having inappropriate gestures or suggestions, but really don't hold true to their word? Charity. No.
I was out with this one chick one time, and she was talking about how she, with her last boyfriend, like, he thought she was trying to suck his soul through.
Wait, what?
She was like, give me that.
What?
Wait, what?
She said, like, he felt like she was trying to suck his soul out of his body.
Okay.
How do you suck somebody's soul out of their body? Oh!
I like that.
Dude, that's strong.
Yes.
Oh, wait! That's two totally different things, though. Like, that's the actual action.
Right, that's why we were confused. Like, what? So he's saying it progressed from being like mimicking to actually doing.
Yeah.
Very quickly.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Well. Yeah, okay.
And I'm going to see her later this week, too.
Wow. I mean, that's it. Like, stop it.
Thanksgiving Day. It's the Feed the Homeless Drive, Emerald City Bar and Grill, 2532 Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard in Dallas. It's from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Get on out there. I know you're going to want some of that food. You can come out. Plus, they're going to have some toiletries and different things like that they're also going to be giving away. If you want to make a donation or volunteer, visit www.mbkdallas.org, or you can call 877-998-4623.
You're listening to the Vincent Tucker Radio Show.
You're unique. You're the only you that will ever be. You deserve a radio station just as unique. Try your My Favorites radio. All the music you love on one station. Only on iHeartRadio.
You do know that there is branding power when you team up with the Vincent Tucker Radio Show, right? Make sure that if you have a business out there that you want to advertise, go to VincentTuckerRadioshow.com for more information.
I admit it, TV's kind of my thing. I'll pretty much watch any crime show with an acronym in the title. I live for quirky 90s sitcoms, crazy nature documentaries, and even the occasional indie dramedy. All I need is my comfy pants, a classic movie, an all-new medical drama, or perhaps a little Tuesday night tearjerker. So give me a tense courtroom drama, mafia masterpiece, or even a quirky lead detective mismatched with a totally by-the-books partner, and I am in. And because I have wireless from AT&T, I get my favorite 60 channels of live TV for a year on them. So saying bye-bye, cable bill, is kind of my thing, too.
Get more from your wireless plan. Buy AT&T Wireless and get live TV on us. AT&T. More for your thing. That's our thing. Limited time New York Metro offer. Requires a new line on an eligible plan, which starts at $75 per month, and DirecTV Now $35 package. After 1 year, DirecTV Now renews at full price unless canceled. Eligibility and restrictions apply. See att.com/live TV on us for details. This is the Vincent Tucker Radio Show. Vincent Tucker Radio Show.
Awesome time to just really be here and reflect. And I had a good show today.
Yeah, man.
It felt good. Good energy.
Real good energy. I love it.
When I leave here, I just feel like I'm going to take over the world.
Man, look, when I leave here, I got to go. I'm actually judging teen poetry contest.
Look at you getting your urban advocate swag on.
Yeah, I'm trying. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get back in my groove.
Mr. Everything, he made that comment the other day. He said, I see him everywhere. He's just like a silent lurker. He didn't say that. That's me throwing my part in. Like, I just see him, and he just come out, what's up, boss?
Yeah.
With that deep voice. Oh! Everybody, that's how they know you. They may not even necessarily know your name, but they know your statue, what you represent.
Yeah, absolutely, man. I'm out here in these streets, man.
Anything else going on? I know we're excited about MBK Dallas. Tell us about that again.
I am super excited about MBK Dallas this year. This is the ninth annual year that we've been doing the Thanksgiving drive. It's going down at Emerald City Bar and Grill in South Dallas on Martin Luther King Boulevard. We're going to be out there from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m.
Yeah.
Once again, we're going to be feeding like the homeless people and the low-income families and citizens on the south side of Dallas. So if you're out there in the South Dallas area and you need somewhere to eat on Thanksgiving, come on out and join us, man. Like, we looking forward to having everybody. It's always a good time, and if you're looking to volunteer or serve, you can always hit us up here at VTRS Online, and we'll have more information for you. You can hit me up personally at the Urban Advocate,
right on.
And I'll have more information for you. So,
and are y'all taking donations as well?
Absolutely, we are taking donations as well. There's if you go to our Facebook page at MBK Dallas, there's information there to where you can donate. Make a monetary donations. We have had people reach out to us say, hey, we can't make it this year, but we would love to donate to what you guys are doing because we believe in it. I was actually out shopping, yesterday, trying to pick up stuff like for the drive, and a woman stopped me on the way out and she was like, how can I help out? How can I donate, or how can I be involved? And I was like, well, here, take my number.
I know, right?
You know what I'm saying? So
thank you.
Yeah, I mean, it's exciting. I love, this is probably, out of all the things that I do, this is probably one of the things that I look forward to the most each year. And outside of that, I also have Devilstown Part 2. Olympus Has Fallen, which is dropping Black Friday, the day after Thanksgiving. It's been, we've been working on it all fall, all summer, and we finally got everything right and perfect, so we ready to drop that. Olympus Has Fallen, Part 2 of Devilstown coming on Black Friday.
Hey.
So.
Listen to all that made me tired. I'm not mad at you. No. And any other final shout outs or thoughts?
Just shout out to everybody that's been tuning into the Vincent Tucker Radio Show. We greatly appreciate y'all. Shout out to the rest of the cast and crew. Shout out to Charity E. Shout out to Vincent Tucker, Yellow Star, DJ SQ. Absolutely. Shout out to shout out to my partner Suave Burgundy, who sat in with me last week. We had a great show. We've been getting a lot of great feedback from that show. So shout out to my brother, my co-defendant. You know what I'm saying? So, other than that, man, shout out to the, rest of the cast and crew of the Devilstown, series. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for all the hard work. We greatly appreciate it. We've been getting a lot of great feedback just from the promotion on Devilstown Part 2. So, I'm excited about it. So shout out to the rest of the cast and crew of that. And that's it for this young man, Ramon. I'm up out of here. Peace and many blessings.
Whew. How do you follow that? You just say, you know what? Ditto what he said. Pick up watch Devilstown. Meet us at MBK Dallas one more time. Just shout out to everybody. Happy Thanksgiving. Be grateful. Yes. Be, not just don't just think about the food, but just think about everything that God is doing in your life and
get around some people that you love and tell them that you love them.
Yes, exactly. Get some hugs from a stranger. No.
I don't know about all that.
I know that's right. But for the crew, it's your girl Myskenna and Ramon, and we are out. Oh, shout out to Celeste and Deja. You know your mommy love you. Now we out.
Every episode of the award-winning Vincent Tucker Radio Show is produced by Aaron Channel. Executively produced by Aaron Channel, Arkena Dansberg, Cornelius Johnson, and Vincent Heartbreak Tucker. Launched in December 2007, the VTRS is a CWC Entertainment Group LLC production.